So this is the second time I'm going live today, as I had promised that I'm going to go live again. And this I'm going to work on 3 designs. It's going to be mainly a full set. And I already applied my primer and base coat. This is the primer that I always use. Yeah, I already applied it. So we're going to do a builder gel, and this is the art we're working with. Oh, I'm sorry for the background noise. Most of my neighbors around, so there's going to be a lot of noise. And this is the builder we're using. I don't know to pronounce the name of the company, but it's in color nude, and this is the shade 11. So the set that we're doing mainly, it has I think it's generally like five sets, and it's going to take a lot of time. That's the reason why I'm working with only 3 nails. I'm starting with 3, then I'll build on more time. And this we're also going to use the 3D gel builder. This is the brand we're using. I usually have a lot of hard time trying to open this up, but before we do that, let's start by building the base. This is the nude I'm using. So we're going to build a base for each of these nails. Of course, when you're applying it, make sure you apply and it's angled this way so that the product flows down well. Because otherwise, if the product does not flow well, it's going to all be clogged into one place. And that's something we don't like. Make sure to build the sides. Then this is the last we're working on. Ensure all the sides are well filled in. I'm going to keep them out for like some few seconds because I want it to all flow evenly into the whole nail bed. Then I'm going to isolate the brush kind of side because we're not going to need it right now until we're going to do the red design. So here's the application. Yeah, we're going to put it under the lamp for a minute. So according to our design here, if you're to see the design that I feel is more easier, is the third. So we're going to start by first making the outline. It's going to be in red. Yes, the French is going to be in red. That's the first thing we're going to do, make an outline using red. And after that, we're going to come and draw is it the leopard print? I don't know. I think people call it most times the animal print. Yeah, we're going to do the design. But first, let's first make an outline of the red. And this is the red color I'm going to use. This is the red. This is the brand that I'm using is the Face Dawn, and color shade is 50. As you can see, it's 50. It's a very beautiful red, and it gives me vibes of Valentine's, but yeah, for the fall season. Of course, there are people who do the builder and they're going to wipe off the shiny coat. Others wipe it off, others file it off. But when I'm doing press on nails for people, I press on nails, not like nails on someone's hands. I usually don't file because I tend to not have any form of dirt on it. So I usually don't file that. I just work on the design. We're going to go with the red. Then this is the nude. It's a deeper brown that we're going to use. This is the brand, and the color shade is 200 and it's 208. Yeah, that's the one we're going to use it to make the patches, the cheetah designs. As you can see how rich and nice it is. But before we come for the cheetah, let's first work on the red Frenchy outline. I'm not the best in it, but we're going to try our best. You know, we learn by trying. So here, the final outlook. You can see the apex is there. I usually have an apex for my nails. I don't think I've tried looking for a hike where if I'm to make lines, maybe outlines for my Frenches, like the lines have to be very thin. I've failed to find a way to do that. I really need someone to give me a tip on that. This is the outline. I'm going to cure that as we work on this other. As I started, dot, after the dot, you make the outline here. We're going to cure this. Same time, the other. As we also work on this. Dot. Work on this side. So, think here. Oh. We're going to cure this like the rest for also a minute. As we cure that, I think this first one has already cured enough. We're going to start with our cheetah designs. And you know, the tip for it is at first we are doing this nude first. Cure it, then we're going to come and do the black on it later. Of course, there's no much you have to like put what designs what. No, you just have to be creative on how you align the cheetahs. As the keywords also work on this. I'm going to cure it under the light. Just a minute also. Start keywords, we're going to do black to line out the cheetahs, and this is the, where is the black? I haven't picked it. Let me go and pick it up. No, I have it here. I think I have another shade of black. This is the black we're going to use, the CX Beauty, and the shade is 241. We're going to use that to line them up. No, sorry about the noise. Those are my neighbors. They're playing loud music. I think they're trying to host a party. And you know, you can't tell anyone in the hostel what to do and what not to do. So that cures, we're going to start with a design for number 3, which we agreed it is going to be this number 3, and it's a nut. And if you're to look into the design, the nut has generally 2 colors. There is what do I call this color? I'm going to use brown and orange to form it up, and the node is going to be at the tip of it. So this is, I'm using Klana Beauty, and this is the color, and the shade is 56. Then for the orange, this is the orange we're using. That orange we're going to use it to draw the cover for it. And orange also has some other design that we're going to work with, and this is the nude I'm going to use. I don't need to find time to clean my gel polish containers, cause the ones I use for practice, these ones I use them for practice. I don't use them for my customers. But as I'd say, we're going to that design number 3. Number 3 is going here. Let this other stay in the lamp. Number 3. My phone. I need to get a camera because I'm really a bit tired of using my phone to do content. I also don't have enough art brushes, so I'm going to be sharing literally the same brush. The same brushes. I hope you guys are comfortable with them. With that, let's start cures. We're going to be working on the design number 1. That should be curing. We're going to work on design number 1. Number 1 is a full leaf, and the full leaf has generally like 4 colors. We're going to do the outline first, and the outline we're doing it using this maroon, which I had used. PSA, I'm not an artist, so don't expect so much art for me. But I'm going to draw the outline first. This is the first outline. Then we're also going to come here and do the same. So we're first going to cure this because it's already coming out the way the outline is already out. I don't know what to use here, but it's already out. That's the outline. We're going to do more design to give it that natural look. So we're going to cure it as we work on the base for the cherry. The cherry, I want it to be a 3D design. This is the 3 gel peel that I'm going to use. No, this cherry looks more bigger than the other. Oh, oh God. Please don't get spoiled. Let me cut some of it off. Now I'll work with some piece of it. So the stalk of the cherry, we're also going to make it. Is it the stem stalk? I don't know what word to use for it. I don't know why it's this other side is becoming so sticky. Now let me first form this because I've tried to use an easier way of just molding it and putting it there. It's not working. Endeavor to build it up and give it that natural look before you put it under the lamp to cure. So I'm going to cure this. You can see the cherry is already there. So I'm going to cure it as we work on these other designs. I'm going to cure this and we should continue working on this design. Just clean my brush. So we've done that. The next thing we're going for is the orange. My orange is so little here. Need to get some extra. So we're going to make a section. We're just going to be drawing lines in this with more colors, and it's going to give us that look of the full leaf that we want, right? This is the orange we've had. We're going to put brown, the like a lot of colors with green to give us that look. We're popping it back in. And for this, we're going to add some orange. Even on top there. We're going to cure this, and so for the cherry, remember we said we're going to use red. So we're going to cover the whole of this with red. If you have a bigger brush that's not very thin, I think it will be easier because it's easy to work with it, since using this small one is only good for drawing outlines. Let me add some extra red because the red that I have here is almost done. So we're going to cure this and apply the green. As that cures, let's come back to our design here, and we also fill in with some reds. As you can see, here it is. So this is the green we're going to use. It's from Roniki, shade 03. That's their forest green, and this is the color. And I think this color really would go well for a full set. That's the reason why I'm using it. As you can see, it has like some kind of shimmer-like look. That's the reason why I'm using it. I would have used a pure green, but I feel this green can still do what a pure green can do. So we're going to work with it. Ensure to fill in all the ridges, not to have that weird bubble-like look on your design. So always ensure to fill it in. I'm going to cure this. So these should come out as we work on their greens. I don't have good lights in because it's getting here dark and our lights are not that strong. But I hope you're able to see this. This is going to be the final stroke. We're going to just go up under the outline for here and give that green like effect to the leaf. I think this is it. Doesn't it give the full look? I think it does. So we're going to cure this and apply the top coat on it. This is before I apply the top coat. So we're going to do a top coat. But I feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling like putting some brown on this other design here. Do I want to do it in a way that it's not a bit overly obvious? So use a brush, I'm going to put a lot. First, let me cure this alone as I work on the top coat for these others here. I thank each one of you who was tuned on today to watch both my lives. It's really encouraging for a creator, for like me, someone who is just getting into the space. I really thank you all. And on all my social media platforms, I use the same name. Yeah, you can check me out. I'm not that consistent on Insta, but YouTube I do. So we're going to cure this as we also work on this other one. I don't know when next I'm going live. I was thinking of over the weekend, but I have my whole weekend was already booked up by customers. So we might do it, I think next week. I don't think this week I'm going to go live again till next week. On one of my videos, someone suggested yesterday that I start doing some polish, not only gel, builder, acrylic alone. I should start doing some polish, which is a good suggestion. The only problem I have with it is I have one brand of polish that I use that I like here because that's the only one you can find at, and it's good quality in the market. It's called Luron. The only problem with it is most of the colors that I have currently are the pastels. Finding good some of those neutral colors in it, they are hard because it's like a brand everyone wants to use in polish. So it's very hard to find other pieces in it. But I'm going to start trying to use polish, not just only gel for my designs. And we see how that goes. I think I'm going to first try with the pastels, but it's going to give more of like spring vibe. Then I'm going to try it first. And I might do my that live. I think with polish it's going to be better on a weekend. So I don't know which weekend that would be. So guys, this is the final look. These are the final looks. Let me see if they match the the design, the plan I have made. This is the plan I had for them. So we catch again next. When next I'm going online is live is really not that. something I can decide right now, but I'm going to let everyone know in my posts. Okay, have a good week.